In a small town, there lived a young woman named Zara. Every morning she woke up with big dreams. "Today I will start building the most beautiful boutique in this whole town," she would announce to anyone nearby. Her friend Amna heard it. Her neighbor Bilal heard it. The old shopkeeper at the corner store heard it. Everyone smiled and said, "Wow, Zara, that sounds amazing." And Zara loved hearing it. The more they praised her, the more she talked about her plans instead of actually starting anything. Every morning brought new announcements. "I found the perfect location for my shop. My designs will be so unique, no one else will have anything like them. I will become the most successful designer in this town." People kept saying, "Impressive, Zara." Each compliment made her feel accomplished, even though her business plan was still just a few sketches on paper. One afternoon, Zara met an old tailor named Baba Rashid sitting outside his small shop near the market. He listened patiently as she described her grand plans. When she finished, he asked calmly, "Have you finished your designs?" "Not yet." "Have you even ordered the fabric?" "Almost." "Then why do you sound so proud already?" Zara laughed. "I am not proud. I am just excited to share." The old tailor shook his head slowly. "Excitement is fine, but be careful. Sometimes talking about a thing feels so good, people forget to actually build it." Zara thought the old man was simply old-fashioned. She thanked him politely and went on her way, telling even more people about her plans. Soon, something strange began happening. A sharp, opportunistic acquaintance named Kabir started listening closely every time Zara spoke. Whenever she mentioned a good supplier or a great idea, he would quietly go there first and take the opportunity for himself. A few other people around her began doing the same. Zara kept sharing without noticing what it was costing her. Weeks passed. One evening, she looked at her half-finished workspace. Fabric scattered everywhere, half-cut patterns, nothing complete. The season's biggest exhibition was getting closer. For the first time, she felt afraid. "How is this possible?" she asked herself. "I have been working on this for weeks." But when she was honest with herself, she realized the truth. Most of her time had gone into talking about her plans, talking about her progress, talking about how great it would be. Not actually sewing, not actually building. That night, she sat quietly outside her house. Baba Rashid happened to pass by again. "You look troubled," he said. "I don't understand," she replied. "I had such a strong plan." The old tailor nodded gently. "A plan is only a sketch on paper. The work is what turns it into something real." Zara lowered her head. "I thought talking about it would keep me motivated." "Sometimes it does," said the old man. "But often we enjoy the praise before we've earned it. Our mind feels satisfied too early, so our hands stop moving." Zara said nothing. Deep down, she knew he was right. The next morning, she made a decision. No more announcements. No more describing her plans to every person she met. She would simply work. When others asked what she was doing, she only said, "Just working, nothing more." Days passed. Zara woke up before sunrise every day. Stitch by stitch, she built her collection quietly, in a small back room no one paid attention to. She stopped seeking opinions and stopped chasing compliments. She simply focused on the work in front of her. Something changed. Without the constant talking, she had more energy left for actual work. Without an audience, she stopped rushing to impress and started paying attention to detail. Her collection slowly grew. Stronger designs, cleaner stitching, more refined pieces. Kabir, who once relied on her announcements, grew confused. He tried asking around, but she worked in silence now, in a place no one could find. He waited for updates that never came. Weeks turned into the final days before the exhibition. Many young designers in town had talked endlessly about their upcoming collections, but had little to show. Some had prepared well, others had not. One morning, her friend Amna visited her small workshop. Her eyes went wide with surprise. Racks full of finished pieces, careful stitching, beautiful, original designs. "How did you do this?" Amna asked. Zara smiled. "I stopped talking about it and started working." Word spread through the town. People wanted to know Zara's secret. This time, she didn't boast. She simply shared what she had learned. One evening, several young girls from the neighborhood gathered around her, eager to hear her story. A young girl asked, "How did you become so successful?" Zara thought for a moment, then said, "It became easier the moment I stopped narrating every step and just did the step." The girls listened carefully. She continued, "When I announced my plans to everyone, I felt important immediately. I enjoyed that feeling. But feeling important is not the same as making progress." Another asked, "So should we never share our goals with anyone?" Zara shook her head. "Not exactly. Sharing with the right person, someone who truly supports you, can help. But announcing everything to everyone too early becomes a trap." "What kind of trap?" "You begin loving the applause more than the actual effort." The room grew quiet as they thought about her words. Zara looked around at the young girls. "I learned that good work grows best away from noise. Like a seed beneath the soil, you don't dig it up every day to show people it's growing. You protect it, you tend to it patiently, and one day, everyone simply sees what you've built." Baba Rashid, sitting quietly in the corner, smiled with quiet pride. As the exhibition approached and passed, more people in the town began to change. Some stopped talking about getting fit and simply started training. Some stopped talking about learning a skill and simply started practicing. The town slowly transformed. Less noise, more focus. Less performance, more patience. And life quietly improved for many of them. A few weeks later, Zara crossed paths with Kabir again. He looked at her, somewhat humbled. "You changed," he said. She smiled. "Yes, I did." "You used to tell everyone everything," he said. "I know," she replied. "What happened?" She looked toward her small shop window, now displaying her finished collection. "I realized something. People should see your success in your results, not hear it in your promises." Kabir had no reply. For the first time, he understood. The most dedicated workers are often the quietest ones. The loudest voices are not always the ones who finish. And those who simply act, without needing an audience, often reach their goals long before those who only talk about reaching them. As the new season began, Zara looked at her small shop with quiet gratitude. The girl who once loved announcing her dreams had become someone who simply lived them. The lesson is simple. Many of us lose our energy by talking too much about what we intend to do. We announce our goals before we've earned the right to celebrate them. But plans are only valuable when paired with action. Work quietly, stay consistent, and let your results speak for you.